Hello and welcome back to Worst Games ever. There's an echo in here.
Oh, I thought you were glitching out.
No.
I thought I was going to have to Control Alt and otherwise delete you.
No, please never do that.
No.
That sounds frightening and painful.
I'm Ben.
I'm Peter, and I am today's games victim. Which means that I get to play as
What
though
a
it's
privilege.
treat.
What a privilege.
A terrible game on this show, Worst Games Ever, that Ben has brought along because Ben, you're the games master.
I certainly am, Peter. I've got the game right here.
Yeah?
Before I reveal the video game, let's talk about our friends here.
Oh, let's.
Just a little bit, starting from right to left, but also left to right at the same time.
Okay,
You ready?
Yeah.
Scandal
Steven
Penguin,
Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dick
Billy Ray
Mycinko,
Walrus,
and the
Science
Hot
Fresh
and
Bucks.
Bucks. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's Scandal. Scandal confirmed the video game.
It's a really bad game.
South Park, featuring authentic voices from South Park.
I know this one.
A giant comet is heading towards South Park, and
Good.
it's up to you to save them.
I refuse.
Beware of anal.
Is that what it says?
Probing aliens.
Well, that's not much better.
Big evil clones and demented turkeys.
I mean, I don't even like regular South Park, so I'm really going to enjoy this game, aren't I?
It's the only game big enough for Cartman's big fat ...
Should we play it?
Dick.
Oh. I don't like it.
God, can you read that?
Acclaim. That's
Oh,
it.
it's gone.
I would. Wow.
Go
They've
on.
put an advert for their show on their game.
They have.
Most people don't do that. The idea is that when you put the game out, people go, oh, what's this thing? Oh, maybe I'll check it
Must
out.
be
You don't have to say,
related.
watch our show.
Well, the actual, I don't know if you can see that in the spine there, but it's actually got the Comedy Central logo.
It has.
Before the name.
Oh my God.
Not on the front, but on the spine.
It is on the front as well.
Is
Down
it?
there.
Oh yeah, a little one. But actually on the spine, sort of just before the words. So, oh, here they are.
Their heads came on. Is that what happens in the intro? I don't even know what the intro of South Park looks like.
They're usually sort of assembled out of, they've had various intros over the years. They're usually assembled out of construction paper, because, you know, it used to be, and they probably, I don't even know if it is anymore, hand animated to an extent. So this is horrific. Mercifully, it wasn't long.
Once in a great while, the malevolent forces of the universe combine to form a force of evil so concentrated.
What's that?
A force of Ville.
It hurls through the universe toward its destination.
Oh God, it was on a collision course with Earth. I mean, it's made contact at that speed. Before we start, would you like a science fact?
Yeah, I'm going to
sorry,
see what
a cheesy
happens.
what?
I'm going to see what happens if I put a swear word into the cheat menu.
Okay.
This seems like the kind of game where they might have put more effort into, you know, Cartman saying, heh, good word, or whatever, than, you know, the actual game. Nothing.
Nope, nothing for you. South Park was originally developed by Iguana Entertainment and published by Acclaim Entertainment for the Nintendo 64 in 1998, before later being ported to Microsoft Windows in 1999, and on PC it was only released in North America. But the PlayStation port was developed by Appaloosa Soft Interactive, Soft Interactive, in 1999.
Loose, interactive. Yeah.
who of course brought us the likes of Golf Construction Set, Water Polo, and Power Rangers Jigsaw Puzzles.
Whoa.
The company ceased operations in 2006.
I like the idea that there's a game that's not even... Oh, I didn't press anything.
Oh.
It's not even called like the Power Rangers Fun Pack, and it's mostly Jigsaw minigames. It's just called the Power Rangers
Jigsaw Puzzles.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
No, we don't.
No spoilers.
I mean, I have seen this first level on YouTube before.
We'll get
but
right into this.
We will. Oh, look, I can play as
There are the boys.
Cartman. Look at his...
Cartman's got some...
He's got a chin strap.
Yeah, what's going on with his facial hair, my dude?
Oh my God. Kyle.
Kyle's hat seems a bit too tall. It almost looks like an army uniform hat.
Here they are, all your favourites.
All the favourite boys.
Yeah.
The weird thing that
Carlton,
I don't like about it is...
Kenneth.
Yeah.
And then the two in the middle who are the same character.
Stanley and Parable.
Right.
What is weird about this is that they're sort of, you know, in primary school, where you would be given arts and crafts to do, and sometimes you'd have to, you know, on one occasion we had to make like a doll or a toy.
Right.
But it was just 2 pieces of fabric that we then we sewed together the outside and stuffed it with sort of cotton
Like
wool
stuffing,
or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it was 2D, but just sort of like buff, but still really thin around the edges. That's what this looks like.
And sometimes there's sort of weird lumps in it where the cotton wool is very dense.
It's like that bit in Toy Story 2 where Woody gets a bicep because he's not been healed properly.
What should I do here?
Who do you want to play as?
I'm going to be Stan.
Okay.
My turn to kick their asses.
Come to the cooking ass.
So, Operation Turkey Butt. It's a fair game. Find your friends and go enjoy the Renaissance Fair.
Why do they call it Renaissance fairs? Because it's not set in the Renaissance period.
No, it's not. Oh boy.
Hello, children. Did you hear the news? A big comet is headed our way. It's going to cross paths with the Earth.
You may notice, Peter, that it is an incredibly foggy day in South Park.
Yeah.
Something to do with technical limitations.
No.
But
You're
also,
kidding. I thought they'd done it on purpose for atmospheric purposes.
well, this is what the comets caused is an abundance of fog.
Is that what it actually says in the law?
No, it doesn't. But I'm just making it up. But if you go anywhere, you'll notice that you can't see anything.
No. Well, yeah.
At all.
I have seen footage of this, as I say. I thought that they'd actually explained it away in that...
No, there it is. There's that fog. So I've had a little play with this. The controls are interesting.
Square is attack. It's tank controls.
Yes.
Everything, you're turning and your forward and backward momentum is all done with the left stick. Mm-hmm. The right stick does nothing.
How do you look up and down, Peter?
Left trigger and right trigger, L2 and R2.
Classic, like the old first-person shooters on PC with page up and page down.
Yeah. Wow. Who... Because the right stick is completely unmapped. They could have literally just done it so that if you go like that, it goes like... Oh wait, no, yeah, up and down or whatever. But no, they haven't.
South Park is a first-person shooter adventure video game
Is it?
based on the American
Oh, here they
adult
come.
animated sitcom of the same name.
The turkeys are coming.
They went there. You've got little goops in your bottom
I
left
have.
there.
Do you want to hear the noise that these... Sorry,
I've heard
I
'em.
shouldn't act like I know. I should try and
there's Kenny.
maintain...
That's not the noise Kenny makes. Oh my...
You guys are no fun.
Great, okay, good.
The game's single-player mode places the player in control of one of the 4 main characters of South Park: Cartman, Kyle, Stan, or Kenny. The player must defeat a variety of enemies using the various weapons found throughout each stage in order to reach the exit point at the end. In addition to completing levels, the player must also prevent large enemies in the stage, dubbed tanks, from reaching the exit before they do. If they fail to do so, they will be forced to defend South Park from the tanks in a short minigame called the penalty round after the stage.
What? You have to stop certain enemies reaching the end? Big enemies?
So, yeah.
Oh!
You got him.
Oh my gosh. Kenny was murdered.
You've collected
That's that
Ken.
catchsphrase, isn't it? Oh!
There's a tree on its
Kenny
side
was murdered. Is there?
There. Go to the left? Oh, yeah, it's just to stop you
just-
from moving. Oh, he's turning. Oh, that's good, isn't it? It's interesting because, obviously, with the new games, they've had to... Actually,
You can just hold square and he just...
throws them forever. You've got no ammo counter. They've said a couple of times, Now, when they were putting together the new games, the Fractured But Whole and the Stick of Truth, that they actually had to sit down and map out South Park for the first time.
Oh.
But clearly it's happened before, but this geography is completely different from the version that they put in the PS4 games.
Well, I guess they didn't feel the need to sit down and map.
Well, I mean, they
out.
all end in a dead end, most of them, so...
Oh, it's the other one.
You met Kyle.
Kyle. Oh.
Oh, that was an audio. There's one behind you.
Yeah. It sounds like someone's put a turkey under a cushion and is sitting on it.
Right.
The South Park Renaissance Fair. That's what they say, isn't it? Renaissance. Oh, chop, chop, chop.
Oh, here they come.
Choppy chops.
What are they running from?
All the Turks.
Oh my God, not the Turks.
No.
Maybe they're angry because one of them was being cooked. Hello, what was that noise?
Was there some sort of sheep or...
Maybe that's the tank enemy. So much.
It's clipping now. There's too many turkey noises. It's going...
God, here they come. That's it. Aim up. Page up, everyone. Excellent.
Oh, the world just ends up
Oh,
here.
no, there's some more.
Oh, my Christ.
Here they all come, everybody. Jesus.
I think they're all stuck in some sort of bottleneck down there. But not that you can tell where that... Look,
Yeah,
you
where's the
wouldn't
lip?
know that there is...
Hello? That one can get you.
Oh, the noise!
You'd be secretly thrilled, though, right, that you were having to kill this many turkeys because you'd eat for years.
Well, there's too many that go off.
On all the Turkums. Well, not if you have a freezer. Oh my God!
No one has a freezer this big.
These turkeys are big lads. That's for true.
I'm following the arrows that they had to put in their game because you can't. Oh my God! Oh, there's a doe, a deer, a female deer.
Oh my God!
My.
Oh no.
It's presenting.
No, it's not. It's gone now.
I don't like that.
Hello.
That's the game noise. That's not that we don't know how to treat audio in our edits.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh,
there we go. There's a billy goat.
Bighorny sheep.
Kill it.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that didn't have as much of an exciting death, did it?
No, it did. Oh.
Hello, what's that? Dodgeballs? How do you switch weapons? Oh, here we go. You got a finite number of those.
A double-handed weapon.
Oh, Christ.
Oh.
Oh, that was really good.
Why does the dodgeball sort of splat? Get off
Hello?
me!
Oh my God, they're really hungry for people.
This seems like a waste. When I can one-shot all these turkeys with a snowball.
Infinity snowballs.
Which has a faster rate of fire.
And you're also going to encounter some kind of tank enemy at some point.
Well, yeah, it sounds like it.
You know what's most upsetting about this?
What?
Is that there's going to be some people in the comments that say, I loved this game.
I loved this game as a kid.
Bloody really? Really though?
Bloody
Did
really?
you? Bloody I so nearly swore.
Finish! Sorry. Finish!
Yeah!
I wonder where the end of the level is. Oh, maybe it's...
Yeah!
Finish! Oh, there was some sort of love house there.
Sex? Oh, hello?
Tank destroyed.
Okay, there was no tank, it seems. Minions crushed 93.
Jesus. Innocent creatures needlessly butchered too.
Brilliant. New head-to-head character available. Mr. Mackey. Code cheating's bad.
Cheating's bad.
Cheating's bad.
Cheating's bad. Oh.
Oh. Operation... we're still doing turkey.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, all the turkeys must be destroyed. Find Chef for more info. Okay, we can do that. By which I mean you. You can do that.
Look at that little rabbit. It's having a really fun time.
That raving
Can't go on
rabbit.
without finding the others first. Hey, you son of a bitch!
Okay, so you've got to collect your friends again, but it looks like they're all here.
You have to do it every time. Yeah, they're all here. Is it just an arena level? No. Stop! The hardest part about that is not finding him. It's once you find...
Once you just run into him? I think you just run into him.
No, you do. But
okay.
But before, I was
controls.
trying to run into him before. The previous guy, whichever one he is.
Wow, look at that
Ryan.
tree.
And
yeah, the well-known South Park character Ryan.
yeah, there's different fog in this level. It's slightly yellow.
Yellow. I think was Chef's house there. There was a really interesting looking house.
Okay.
I must know. Oh Christ! I must know what it is. You got to go around the front and slowly turn. Oh,
cutscene.
Chef, you were right. The comet is doing crazy, spooky things. We're being invaded by mutants.
They're doing that video game thing where they all have to just sort of rock.
So that it looks like, you know,
they're alive.
Yeah. It's not. So the tank isn't even an interesting new enemy. It's just a big turkey.
Just a big turkey.
Oh, crap.
Missed that. Sure, it was hilarious.
Oh
though.
crap! L. I think it just said.
Oh Christ! Well, one of them's got you.
Die, evil turkey, die!
Oh, well, they were all stacked on top of each other. That's
little turkey stack, yeah.
I could go for a turkey stack. That sounds like a really nice sandwich.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, there's another arrow.
Good. Just pointing up that sheer cliff face.
Well, there's one coming. Oh, there it is.
It's a tank.
Have you got the? It poos eggs at you. It poos eggs. I'm assuming they just instantly hatch. Yeah, look at that. Do you have the dodgeball?
Oh, look at its butthole.
Oh, it's got a health bar. Oh, it doesn't like that at all. Is that actually its bum hole?
Yeah.
Or its cloaca or whatever it's called?
Cloaca? What are you talking about?
That's the thing that...
Sounds like a slur.
That's the thing that they lay eggs out of.
Is it?
It's like a chicken vagina.
Cloaca?
Something like that. I think burbs have them. Don't know
How do you
for
know?
sure.
Where did you prick up that piece of trivia?
Where did I prick up that piece of trivia?
Yeah.
It's an internet learned thing.
Right.
It's not a school learned thing.
No. You didn't go to school with, like, cloaca, did you?
No, I didn't. No, not at all.
I have to stick my balls, my snowballs.
Yep.
Stick my balls in a cloaca.
I wouldn't.
I would. Oh, you can walk up that
that's
one.
Fine.
Yeah, it's about as steep as all the others that you can't walk up, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Here we go. There's not a lot up here, is there?
Oh, just a
it's
tank.
another one.
Oh my Christ.
That was way more graphic than it needed to be.
Why is it wearing tartan?
I think it is, yeah.
It's a Scottish turkey.
One of its eyes is like, it might be robotic or something.
Yeah. Dr. Robotic.
Yes. From Sponic.
Yeah. I'm already really bored. I don't want to play it anymore.
It's a very tedious game. They've learned how to light fires, which is a worry.
Well, they can cook themselves up and make a nice Thanksgiving meal.
A turkey D? A turkey D? A turkey T?
A turkey D.
Turkey T.
Stick that in the, what was it called? The cluck hole?
Yeah, the cluck hole.
The clacker.
Yes. The maraca.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another one. Here we bloody go. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it really doesn't like you.
I was stuck between a rock and a hard turkey.
Here's another science fact for you, Pete.
Yeah, let's get through them as soon as possible.
This game has multiplayer.
Does it?
On PC, you can play online, and I don't know why you'd want to. In head-to-head mode, the player selects a level, characters, and game style, those being time-limited, damage-limited, or unending.
Oh, please no.
Codes unlocked in the single player can be put into the Cheesy Puffs decoder.
No.
Cheesy Linear's decoder.
Yes.
To unlock additional characters for head-to-head play. So you unlocked Mr. Mackey, but all you did was you got a code. I really hated games like this.
Yeah.
And you could just look up all the codes, especially games that didn't have a save feature and instead gave you codes for levels, like the Thunderbirds game on Game Boy Color. And you just thought, what's the point? Because I can just look up the codes and just go straight to the last level and finish it.
Crash Bandicoot 1 used to have codes for levels.
Can you make that?
No. I'm definitely going to clip this thing.
Okay.
Oh,
the speed strats.
There's a really big super password on Crash that unlocked everything. So that was good for if you wanted to cheat. Hello?
Can you drown?
I can't even go in it.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Well, that was worthwhile, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just the void's there. That takes you to the nether.
Avoid the void.
Hello?
He ruins pizzas. Oh, there's a ladder.
Oh, below you maybe is where they are.
Below?
Below?
I can't look down any further than that. 30 degrees.
Deep underground. Oh my God, the noises. It's okay, you were fine. That fall was okay. There's a ladder there as well.
Yeah, I landed on a turkey, so...
This level is way too big for my liking.
Let's see how it handles ladders. Oh my god, you stick to it immediately.
And you still juggle the snowball.
Are they waiting for me at the top of the ladder?
I think they are. They knew as soon as you got on the ladder, this guy's coming.
Right, let's see if I can get off this ladder at all. Barely.
They're not even hitting you. What a bunch of idiots.
Let's climb up onto this Christmas pudding.
Would you like quite an interesting science fact?
Yes.
A Game Boy Color version developed by Crawfish Interactive was...
Hello? Sorry, I can't hear you.
A Game Boy Color version developed by Crawfish Interactive was in development, but it was eventually cancelled due to South Park creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker stating that the game would not be fitting on the Game Boy Color as that console was marketed towards children. And of course the PS1 wasn't owned by any children.
No.
So that's fine. However, they held on to a few copies, implying that it must have nearly been finished, and a ROM image of it was leaked online in 2018.
Oh, I wonder who had that.
Here's what it looks like. It's quite unremarkable, really.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a screenshot there, look.
Dull.
Yeah. A lot of games on PS1 that used this fog effect used it to great effect, like Silent Hill.
Silent Hill, yeah.
In fact, can we get a little bit of footage of Silent Hill up, but with the sound effects and music of this game?
Yeah, that would be
Because
good.
I think it just goes to show, if all they did was change the music and the sound effects for this, it would become way more ominous and spooky.
Wait, so what, you want Silent Hill with South Park sound effects, or South Park
I want Silent Hill with the South Park sound effects when the monsters come.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Right.
Way better, obviously, way better. There is a speed run for this game.
Yeah, okay. Oh, saving requires 1 block.
Clear out the turkey lair. Eliminate the leader. Kick turkey butt.
It's actually called a clacker.
Yes.
I think you'll find. It's a little black hole.
So the speed run is the N64 version, and I know there are definitely differences that we'll get into when we get to the reviews. But speedrunner Crackerbean ran this game on Nintendo 64. How fast did they finish it?
Well, I think you'll find it's pronounced Krakowian, like the architecture. 1.5 hours.
57 minutes and 7 seconds.
Yeah.
7 seconds, and that's it.
Found one of my friends.
There's another one of you.
Found a second friend. Why was
It's a
this
bit-
mechanic?
It's a bit unnecessary, isn't it?
What? They're all just here.
Why is there a plunger? Did we miss some important context?
I've got
Toilet plunger launcher.
Okay.
What does it do? Does it pull you towards something?
I've got 1.
Rubbish.
Can I reclaim it?
No.
Yes.
Yes?
I just did. It said plunger.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's fine then.
Right. We'll see how it works. I'll take that as a piece of music. That's not bad.
Stan, if you were a superior marksman like me, maybe you wouldn't have a
Then
back.
if you were to be a marksman like me, maybe you would be good. Yeah.
It's so dingy in Chef's Shakalove.
Yeah.
It's not very bright in there.
His lava lamp is pretty unhappy as well. Remember the lava lamps?
I do. I had one.
I had one for a time. Yeah.
I think I had them way after they were popular because then they were cheap. and
Yeah, me
I could-
too.
I could afford to buy them. Like, did you ever have any of those inflatable plastic aliens?
Inflatable. Oh, I've seen them now. There was.
Yeah, I had like 3 of those. They used to just sit in various corners of my room.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really know for
Oh,
what purpose or
well,
what end.
There goes my plunger.
They just slowly deflated over the course of several weeks.
and then you have to blow them up again.
And you'd be like, yes, that's my inflatable, that's my balloon. That's my adolescent balloon
My plunger is gone forever now because I fired it forwards
into the fog.
and I don't think there's any drop off on it at all. So it's just gone.
It just went forever.
Yeah.
Would you like a review?
I want to get through this as soon as possible.
South Park's reception depended on the platform. Overall, the game was met with negative critical reception on PC and PlayStation.
Has it got louder?
What, sorry?
The game.
While the Nintendo 64 version generally received mixed to positive reviews from critics. The PlayStation and personal computer versions received poor reception due to the bad graphics, poor visuals, which are different apparently, and bad voice acting.
Is that it? Not the
Not the terrible gameplay.
the slowdown, the useless controls, the dreadful audio quality, which for PS2, for PS1 era should be better.
Will you wait until we hear the quote that comes with the lowest review. They don't mention any of that stuff.
Really?
Which is weird. I don't know why.
They're just like, oh, I'm really mad that they didn't include the storyline from the episode Hitler's Bumhole Lovers. You know, that famous South Park episode?
You absolutely got them there, Peter.
Yeah.
You told them good.
That's what they do on South Park. They talk about bums
Hitler's bums.
and famous people.
And fetuses.
Like Hitler.
I like South Park. Okay, so let's have a look. Aggregating review website Game Rankings gave the Nintendo 64 version what percent, Peter?
N64 version probably did okay, so...
Oh my god!
60,
what was that?
60% maybe?
67.11%.
0.11.
On N64. The PC version got...
more. It got
more.
68.
You weren't paying attention to what I said.
No, I wasn't.
It got 51.72%.
Okay.
And the PlayStation version got...
Is this an average?
This is an average.
39.
41.22%.
Oh, close.
So the highest review score came from PSX Nation. There is unfortunately no review online that I could find, but it is still listed in the aggregator. What percentage out of 100 did they give it?
60?
63.
Oh my god.
Not bad. Not too far. The lowest came from IGN. We know that one.
Okay.
What is that sound effect in particular? The worst one. What did they give it?
Well, if it's IGN, they won't have given it 0, even though they should have done. They may have given it 15%.
They gave it 20%.
Oh!
And they said, South Park is by far the most frustrating game experience I have ever had.
Oh.
Not because of the quality of the game.
What?
Not because of the quality of the game, but because it combines a phenomenal license, a respected publisher, and one of the world's best developers. That should have been more than enough to create a brilliant game. Instead, we have utter proof that everyone is capable of having a bad day.
Well, it's more than a bad day, isn't it? It probably took them months and months to make this.
Not because of the quality of the game.
And then goes on to say, isn't it a shame that despite the good license and the good publisher and developer, this game is of low quality?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really make any sense.
And that showed up in the PlayStation review aggregator as well, but it's clearly referring to one of the best developers, so I'm assuming it's not the people who ported it to PlayStation. So that sounds like a review for the N64 version.
Right.
It sounds like many people didn't actually want to touch the PlayStation version.
Yeah.
It came out a few years later, and it was not as good.
Okay, well...
Just chasing this...
Yeah, well, you have to, don't you? Otherwise you get a penalty. And I don't know what happens in the penalty round. I think they all just sort of sit on you with their big maraca holes.
Yeah, they're
and there's like this weird sort of first-person vor scene where you go up inside a
No, that's
cyborg.
not what vor is.
Cyborg toiki.
That's not how vor works.
Yeah, it is.
You don't go up inside, you go through the mouth hole.
Well, it doesn't matter how you get in there. You could get in through any hole.
I don't want to think about it. I don't really want to look at that pink ring anymore either.
No, me neither, but, you know, it's the game. The sound quality! Oh, get out, I'm in the hole. I got inside the turkey for a minute there.
You actually got vored. That's it. That's enough. I'm calling it.
Okay, let me just see if I can re-vor myself, and then yeah, we'll call it. Just kill this turkey. I think he immediately becomes non-collidable. What is... I'm in it. Okay, well that was worth it, wasn't it?
What a mercy.
That was...
That silence.
Really bad. Really bad. Thanks for watching Worst Games Ever. It was a stinker. Whoever sent this way back when, I hate you forever. Join us next fortnight for Fortnite. No, that's not
one of the worst games ever made.
Ben will be playing a new terrible game that I will bring to the show, and that's how it works.
Sure is.
Yeah, you get the show 2 days early if you watch on Patreon. You have to be a patron of $5 or more. That's all. That's all.
You get 2 day early access.
Yeah, head on down.
Come on down.
Until then,
post.
Have a nice day.
Subreddit
And
for
we
South
will
Park.
see you next time. Bye.
Bye.